Oklahoma concerning tornado watch. Stillwater, Tulsa, and the place where they make Bartles and James, Bartlesville. I'm talking to you. You see, the storms in northeast Oklahoma are beginning to gain supercellular characteristics and could eventually be capable of producing a few tornadoes. So, favorable mergers would be unfavorable for people. Down in Texas, I'm hoping we get some rain. Feels like it's been forever. Anywho, speaking of concerning, we have multiple models suggesting that somewhere between the 7th and the 9th of November, we're going to get another hurricane that could threaten states along the Gulf and Cuba. And the CMC is like Florida. I would definitely be paying attention. And this graph thingy by Action Jackson Channel 7 made me laugh. So the thing is, you'll have a high system, and when that moves, that would determine where the possible tropical storm, hurricane goes. And so this is kind of the whole graphic they showed, and it doesn't really tell us much. But you know me and us, we will watch this thing obsessively. High pressure may keep it south of Florida and then maybe push it into the Gulf. Maybe. Nobody knows. It's still about a week away. Oh, the weather outside was frightful on 2 days before Halloween in Utah. All right, so Kong Ray is about to hit Taiwan as a super nasty typhoon. And sidebar, not to make light of a dangerous and deadly situation, King Kong, do you know Ray, R-E-Y, means king? So the name of this typhoon is actually Kong King, if you translate it. And I just want to remind you, I have lost my mind. Technically, everybody out there, everywhere, has lost their mind. And everybody has like a different sense of stuff, you know? Like I remember right like 5 minutes into the vice presidential debate weeks ago, I was like, you know what? I have had enough of any politicians making promises. I don't want to hear anymore. But there are people out there who literally want to hear a politician give a speech for 3 hours multiple times a day, every single day. This is America. If you want to do that, go right ahead. This is also America. This is a plant in Missouri that just had their lithium battery explode. Hopefully everybody's okay. Lithium seems to be a popular term these days. Super catastrophic, apocalyptic photographs coming out of Spain, Valencia, where they just got hit by super nasty floods. It almost looks like Vlad the Impaler came back, and he's really mad at cars. This picture kind of sums up what it feels like to be a Sagittarius the last few years, technically maybe since 2008. But good news, this horse survived. Love you, horse. Like I said, this horse survived. Yay. All right, you want me to talk about hurricanes more? And while we look at some spaghetti models to give you an idea of what may or may not happen in the next 9 days. But I want to say most models suggest some type of development going into the Gulf in about a week. And I'll show you a bunch of things that hopefully clear up the confusion. It could go this way, or it could go this way, or go this way, or it could just disappear into thin air. But here, Dada Abu, the Florida Wave Master, shows us the shift. See, on the 29th, it was like, oh, it's kind of going down. And then it's like, oh, it's kind of pointing into the Gulf. North Korea continues its war against the ocean as it launched another intercontinental ballistic missile into the ocean. The ocean is yet to respond. Gold hits $2,800 per ounce, and I think Bitcoin hit $73,000 per Bitcoin. as you know, the whole world hangs in the balance on what happens with the election. And I'll tell you, I don't think we're going to know who, quote unquote, wins the election the day after, maybe even a week after. I think it's going to be a super clusterfuck snafu situation, all normal, all fudged up. Sorry, I already cussed. Apparently, a judge says Elon has to be in court tomorrow over his potentially illegally giving $1 million a day away to registrars. It's like a McDLT. You get the cold side cold and then the hot side pretty dang hot. You could melt cheese over here. Content weather guy pointing out a pretty wild configuration. The high circulating air from Greenland to Central America and back again. Huh. Yeah, strange days indeed. And so, I don't know, technically you could say I'm kind of emotionally detached, disassociated as much as possible. But we all deal with making it through life in our own way. Prayers up to everybody in Spain and technically anyone who needs them anywhere in these crazy days. I mean, yeah, the situation in Spain near Valencia is really, 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 really bad. Yeah, that 6.0 earthquake off Oregon, no tsunami. And you got a weather system coming in. Day 4, day 5? Yeah, I think so. So you got severe weather today, day 4, and day 5. And then, like I said, the hurricane watch. And then, like, heavy snow up here. Heavy rain coming. In about 3 or 4 days, 5 days. Severe weather. Here, let's check it out over the next 48 hours. It's winter up here. It's kind of like spring over here. Yeah, with the tornadoes for sure. And then the possibility of a hurricane in about a week. Definitely watch out for some major flooding up into this area. Comet Sunshine, I miss you already. And we had a colossal solar prominence. And look at all these asteroids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 asteroids in a 2-day span that barely missed us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are under 1 lunar distance. This one was 0.2 and 0.3. What is going on? Chunks of the comet? Question mark. Top secret project to fill Mars with oxygen is doing okay, I guess. The top of it just keeps growing. Up a top a two. Check it out. Man, the sun is so cool. Just like you. All right, let's do our model rundown. So, like I said, the CMC in 10 days has category 2 or 3 hurricane really close to Florida. The Icon with the 12Z puts a pretty strong category 3 into the Gulf in 8 days. The 18Z Icon doesn't go as far out, but still starts to develop something on the 4th. NavJam has about a tropical storm coming in and curving in on the 7th. The GFS 18Z has a tropical storm in the Gulf of Mexico on the 7th. But the funny thing is, it's like, yeah, it just gets into the Gulf and then it just poof, vanishes. And the latest Euro run has nothing. So, definitely something to watch for. And if you're like, if I could turn back time, remember the Sunday, technically you can. And you have to if you don't want to be late to work or early. I don't know. Anyway, feels like a low energy day. Maybe that's just me. Or maybe the whole year's been a beatdown. And the election energy is downer. All right. God bless everyone. Stay cool. Talk to y'all soon.